Ever heard about Gemini AI? Well, Google just made a super smart AI called Gemini 1.5 Pro, and it's way better than the older GPT-4. This new AI can handle tons of computer code and even has a special trick called a long context window. Sounds fancy, right? It's like the AI can understand lots of things at once. Is Gemini AI really the best? Let's check it out and see what makes it so awesome. Google has only just unveiled an AI named Marvel Gemini 1.5, and it's already making a lot of noise. In a note from Google and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai, we have been presented with the products of the unstoppable innovation of Google. It is a second version of Gemini 1.0 Ultra. This time, the leap is not just a step, but a giant leap in the artificial intelligence arena, aiming at making Google services more useful from Gemini. Advanced onwards, both developers and cloud users are invited to the party as they are both given a chance to play with 1.0 Ultra through the AI Studio and Vertex AI APIs. And yet the train of innovation hasn't come to a HAL Google with safety as the map is doing the up-and-coming model Gemini 1.5. This new version has become a powerhouse which covers several aspects of improvement. Gemini 1.5 Pro can be mentioned as a colleague, if not superior in terms of quality, yet it needs less computational power compared to 1.0 Ultra. That's no small feat. However, the most important one is the model's ability to understand long contexts. Gemini 1.5 is capable of handling up to 1 million tokens, thus creating a new benchmark for organization models. This breakthrough is not only a technical achievement, it is a step forward which will allow us to produce more advanced and useful applications and models in a carefully laid out sequence by Deus Hassabis, CEO of Google DeepMind. We are taking deeper into the enthusiasm surrounding Gemini 1.5. The new model is not only an update, but a transformation based on AI architecture. Gemini 1.5 is more efficient in training and serving, which makes it a thin, sharp AI machine. Gemini 1.5 Pro. The first model released for early testing is a multimodal midsize model, which is designed to deliver top-notch performance and a wide range of tasks on par with 1.0 Ultra. Google's largest model to date. The icing on the cake is its experimental feature of grasping long contacts with standard context window of 128,000 tokens. A hand-picked group of developers and enterprise customers will have early access to its capabilities through AI Studio in Vertex AI in a private preview, with the context window reaching up to 1 million tokens. The emphasis is on fine-tuning the model for faster speed, reduced computing requirements, and enhanced user experience as Google finally rolls out the 1 million token context window. The excitement among developers eager to use this functionality is noticeable, and more information on its broader availability will be forthcoming. Gemini 1.5 follows the footsteps of the pioneers, utilizing the breakthroughs of transformer and architectures by Google. Unlike standalone transformer networks that work as a single big neural network, models are divided into smaller expert networks. These models dynamically select the most appropriate pathways for the input, which greatly increases the speed. The architectural improvements made by Gemini 1.5 have supercharged its ability to learn complex tasks quickly while keeping quality and operations efficiency at peak level. This is an indication of Google's dedication to the cycles of rapid iterations and delivery of more sophisticated AI models. The idea of a model's context window may sound technical, but in essence, it means the amount of data the model can handle at a time. It is the ability to process and understand the data, whether text, images, videos, audio, or code, that is like the model's digestive system. As the context window gets larger, the model can deal with more data, and the outputs become more consistent, relevant, and helpful. Gemini 1.5 Pro's throughput of 1 million tokens is no less than a revolution. The scalability is what enables the model to handle large amounts of information in a single go, whether it's 1-hour video content, 11 hours of audio code bases with over 30,000 lines, or documents that go over 700,000 words. Gemini 1.5 Pro is capable of it. The team has even expanded the border in the Research SE Arch, successfully testing up to 10 million tokens. The consequences of this are so vast. Gemini 1.5 Pro is able to analyze, categorize, and summarize large quantities of information in a blink of an eye. An example of this is when the AI reads the extents of 42-page transcripts of the Apollo 11 mission to the Moon. It can scrutinize conversations, events, and details with unparalleled precision. In addition, Gemini 1.5 Pro has a good capability to comprehend and reason among different modalities, such as video. Provided a Buster Keaton silent film, the model can break down the plot and even pay attention to details that could escape human viewers. This capability covers the coding sphere too, with prompts that are more than 100,000 lines of code. Gemini 1.5 Pro is able to navigate through the examples, make modifications, and explain different code segments. This level of professionalism in handling large blocks of code opens new ways of problem-solving and debugging, which makes Gemini 1.5 Pro a good tool for developers. The performance of Gemini 1.5 Pro is definitely nothing short of impressive in a series of general evaluations covering text code, image, audio, and video. Gemini 1.5 Pro beats 1.0 Pro in 87% of the benchmarks used by Google to create large language models complementarily. When the two are tested on the same set of metrics, their performance levels are almost the same. The in-context learning capability of Gemini 1.5 Pro is one of the most noteworthy features. This means that the model can learn new skills from the information in a long prompt, without the necessity of additional fine-tuning. This skill was really tested in the machine translation from one book MTO benchmark, where the model's ability to learn from the information it has never seen before was evaluated. The AI application Gemini 1.5 Pro showed ability to translate English into Kalang, a language spoken by less than 200 people worldwide with comparable proficiency to a human who learned from the same manual. The 1.5 long context window of Gemini 1.5 Pro is a great progress in large-scale models because this feature is unseen before Google is designing fresh measurements and scales to appraise its new capabilities accurately. Ethics and safety are the main principles in AI development by Google side by side. With the technical achievements, the organization sticks to its AI principles and strong safety protocols. Google is committed to thorough ethics and safety testing of its models, including Gemini 1.5 Pro. This process entails incorporating research outcomes into governance system development and evaluation mechanisms for the purpose of continually improving the AI systems. Google has come a long way with the introduction of 1.0 Ultra in December and brought some modifications to the model to make it safer for a wider release. It consists of doing research on cutting-edge safety issues and deployment of red teaming procedures to find and reduce possible dangers. But before releasing the 1.5 Pro, Google also put the same amount of care in responsible deployment as it used in the case of the Gemini 1.0 models. This covers complete evaluations that are inclusive of content safety, representational damages, and development of more tests to fit the unique long context abilities of 1.5 Pro. Google remains firm with its promise of responsibly bringing the next generation of Gemini models to the global population. From today, a preview of 1.5 Pro is available for developers and enterprise customers on AI Studio and Vertex AI. Further details about this can be found on the Google Developer and Google Cloud blogs moving forward. Google has in the pipeline to launch 1.5 Pro with the normal 128,000 token context window, with pricing tiers to accommodate up to 1 million tokens. The model will be further enhanced in the testing period. The early testers are allowed to explore the 1 million token context window for free during this period, with longer latency times because of the experimental nature of this feature. Nevertheless, substantial increases in speed of processing are forecasted. Developers who are interested in playing around with a Gemini 1.5 Pro are advised to enroll in AI Studio, and enterprise customers may get in touch with their Vertex AI account team for more details. That's all for today. If you liked it, please subscribe and share if you can, so we can continue delivering such content. I appreciate your time and see you in the next one.